Yo, what's up guys? Got here today on our YouTube video, and I got a Graves Clear slash like invading kind of advice. And you know, this champ's really popular right now. I mean, he's just literally the best jungler in the game, in my opinion. Like, definitely top 3. So, I'll show you guys how I do my clear. He clears pretty fast. I think it's like 240, if I remember correctly. Okay, one thing you want to keep in mind is that certain camps you want to do it in a certain way. So, you're going to realize it later. And also, you need to learn how to angle your champ to where you hit 2 things at once. So to hit 2 things here, right? Yeah, angle like this, right? I mean, you can still do it here, but you can't do it like here, you know? But if you sound like here, you hit this, you can hit both at the same time. I don't know if that's like, maybe I explained it in a bad way, but you want to position yourself in a way where you can hit multiple things at once. And it will help you out with your clear lots. Because I've noticed when I coach people, and also one thing, when you do your red buff, you want to stand it up against the wall, because you can animation cancel your E. And you do it twice, and then you go to this wall. You can only do it on thick walls. So this wall you can do it here. Okay, well, I kind of trolled it there. Like, I probably missed out on a second. But you can animation cancel it. And the Krog, you just hit it like this. See how I'm going to hit both? You see how I hit both the small and the big one? It's something you have to practice. It'll help you out with your clear, because people I've coached before don't do this on Graves. And you want to cut out the Krogs like this. And usually, you just Q it. Yeah, it sucks that the training dummy kind of messed me up. So you see here how I hit this middle one? So if you rewind the VOD, you can see how I hit the middle one, right? That's what you're supposed to do every time. And you want to just let the jungle pet kind of take care of the camp. And here I'm holding my E a bit, because it doesn't matter too much, so I'm going to use it to dash. And I maintain stacks. You can E like a second later too, right? But you want to make sure you maintain your stacks. Because it's nice, if you get invaded, I mean, you will need to be scared. If you're 8 grid stacks, you should never be scared. And also, once you're done your full clear, right, you can like stall it a bit to where you have it up for the crab. And then like any crab fight should be fair for you, right? Now always prioritize auto Q auto. Or auto QE auto. Or like auto E auto, you know? Like, make sure it's like smooth. It's like, it just has to feel like, you see like here, I have to E. And there's scenarios where you shouldn't E, right? So you see how I'm going to do like a 240 clear, right? See on your screen, it's like 243. It should have been 242, I think. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to hold the blue buff. Because what I want to do is I want it to be... I want to have my grid stacks for my... Oh wait, what? I just lost it. Wait, I'm trolling. Okay, well... You want to like maintain your grid stacks. I just trolled, but... Like, of course you can clear by 242, 243, or even a bit sooner. But the thing is, like, if you know you're getting invaded on the crab, and like, I mean, this champ makes you very tanky, right? Look at the amount of armor and magic resist you get, especially armor. Magic resist, I mean, it's not as much. It's a little bit, it's nice, but that's why he doesn't really do that insanely good into AP champs. But armor, you get a lot, like 7, and then like, you know, 7 times 8, right? It's a lot. So I want to make sure if you know you're gonna contest it on this crab, you should maintain your stacks always. Okay, let's do blue side clear. So our blue side, yeah, there's no like wall to really use to cancel. I think like there's like some part here, but let me see. Well, oh shit, I just trolled. It's like a wall here, I think. You can do it. I think. It's like on this thick part. Yeah, it's like right here. So this part. So let's just take off cooldown so I'm not cheating while I clear. But yeah, so these are like the 2 main clears you want to make sure you know how to do on Graves. And then I'll show you the more like, well, it's not really Raptor start. That's like a cheese clear. And then I'll show you like the actual invade clears and the way like you should approach them. And you can also watch like the Graves guide to understand like invading more. And this is like the more like, you know, oh my god, I just trolled. More like live example, I guess. As in the Graves guide is a lot more theory, but it's like theory I use myself, so it's not like I'm speaking out of my ass, you know? So you really want to be good at auto E auto. It's really important. You just auto QE auto. That's some a Graves mechanic you should know how to do a combo. You see? Auto QE auto. I'm cutting out too early, oops. Kinda sucks. I probably waste like 2 seconds there. So let's minus 2 seconds from the clear. And there's a way to do maintaining grit stacks on both sides. Here I cut it out pretty early, so I'm just gonna do this. I might lose my grit stacks here. Oh my god. Okay, nice. Of course, you can do this a lot more efficiently. You want to like try to maintain as much as you can. The better you are at maintaining it, it's really good for like any early fight that happens. I mean, blue side clear is pretty simple. There's like nothing complicated about it because like you're gonna have like 2 points in Q to clear. So like the camps like pretty much get one shot, like the big camps, like Kha'zix and Raptors. So you see here, like I can finish this like pretty early, right? So I'm gonna show you like to stall it. So I'm just gonna like stall it a bit, right? So I really want to make sure I have my grid stacks. So you see here, oh my god, I griefed again. Dude, I just need to redo it again and it's like cut it out in this fucking, in this thing. Okay, well, BRB. You would just see a cut, like a transition. Okay, one sec. And we're back. So pretty sure I'm still doing like the similar clear speed. And you're gonna watch me maintain the grid stacks. And you can do it on both sides, so make sure you pay attention to this. Because of course I did not both times. You can also like just kind of scuff your clear, but this is only you only do this if you think you can't gank a lane right after your clear. There's the only time you actually do this. So make sure you stall the camp pick. So you see here, I'm stalling it. I'm stalling it. I'm stalling it. I'm stalling it. And now I'm gonna have 8 grid stacks. All I have to do is go E again here and hit the crab. So you really get good at like kind of cutting out. But like if anyone takes a fight on you here, also it's because I've been practicing for a minute. Like they won't win. Like your level 4 Graves with 99 armor, 99 armor at 3 minutes, 99 armor, 61 mag resist. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind, like how OP it is to have your grid stacks when you come to a fight. Okay, and of course, if something's gankable after your full clear, I mean just finish that by 240 and go gank. Completely fine. But this is the scenarios, like I'm showing the scenario how like you can maintain your grid stacks, so you can be full 8 grid stacks if you want to be pretty much untouchable at the crab, and it's very OP, especially in matchups where like you can kind of like catch you off guard because you do a decent amount of damage. Like level 4 Kha'zix can actually like fight you if you have no grid stacks, but if you have grid stacks, he does negative damage. Like 99 armor is too much for a Kha'zix to deal with in the early game, especially if you have red buff and like you can cut him, because like usually the way, like say, I mean it's a random example, it's because I play Kha'zix and he's like popular champion. Like if he jumps on you, right, all you do is W, and then you just cut with your E. And usually you want to try to like Q, like W or QW on top of each other. So the way you would do it would be like, so it's easier to like kind of dodge, or you can W and then like play the Q at a better angle, of course, right? You just do what you think is best, pretty much. Okay, let's do Raptor start. So Raptor start is really good if you want to invade level 2. So there's two different kind of like invades, like, or I guess, yeah, just like level 2 invade, and then we're going to show you the level 1 invade, which is very good for Graves to do. So I do this clear a decent amount because Graves can actually do the Raptors pretty reliably, and something like people don't really expect. Like usually when you invade, you don't have smites when you invade. Like if you start buff, but if you start Raptors, you will have smite for the invade, and then you can just take the camp from their face. And the way Graves functions is that if you just have gold, so if you get Dirk first recall, like your champion is really strong at clearing and taking fights. So you're actually playing for Dirk recall every game, pretty much, because Dirk is the strongest spike item. Oh my god, he's doing that practice tool thing again. See, he's moving on its own. So you want to hit this middle one? Okay, could have been done better here. And then you just hit the big one here. You just try to go on top of the Raptors and hit the big one. Okay, my thing's like buggy. I don't like what's going on. And I'm gonna Eeyore this wall. Dude, why does it do that, by the way? And so you can go this way or this way. Okay. I have cancer, actually. Like, okay, I'm gonna restart this. Okay, and we're back. Random tip. Just random little rants. I'm gonna just do the Raptor Clear again. But I'm gonna talk about, like, flat health versus scaling HP. In your shards. I'm a fan of flat health because, for me, personally, I think having extra 100 plus HP at level 18 does not matter. 1, flat health shard helps you with your clear. 2, you can literally just take any fights. Early. Well, okay, not like that, but like you just have like the most amount of HP possible, right? You get 65 flat. And even if you like want to take 10 shard, like these runes are just way better than taking scaling health. Like I just don't believe 100 like 20 extra HP like actually matters like in the game. Like level 18 is very far in the game. It's like 25 minutes, 22 minutes, depending on how much XP you're getting in the game. So I'm not really a believer of taking scaling HP. And I think you guys should also have that mindset too. Especially if you're playing invading champions, it's really good for invading champions to have as many stats as possible because you're gonna scale anyways, right? So here you can go 2 ways. You can go this way or you can go this way. When you do this way, you just go like this. Check if it's up. If it's not up, then you go fight the guy here. Now if you're going out this way, then you can go like this. You're gonna go like here. You're gonna make sure you hug the wall. See if it's up. If it's not, then you can go here or here. Like you can choose one, basically. Because most of the time, they would just be hitting the camp like right here. Unless they know that you're coming, then they will play in the bush. If they know you're coming, they'll go inside here. So you want to like wrap around like this. You want to go around like this, and then you like blood is gonna be right here. You're gonna jump him. Okay. And let's say they don't start the side, right? Humpty Dumpty's over here. Enemy jungle. Hey, he's not here. He's doing this. He's starting top side. You want to ward right here. Why? Do you see like the circle? It will cover this and it will cover this. So it's the best ward you can do. I mean, you can do it a bit more down if you want, like, but yeah, because no one no one. Oh shit! What? No one's gonna walk like this. No. Here, most people will walk like this. If you think they're invaded, they would take this plant, or like, you know what? Maybe they go check and they're like, oh, what the? My camps are gone or something. They're gonna go like this, or they're gonna go like this. They're always gonna go like this. This is human nature. Every jungle will do the same thing. I trust you. If they go like this, it's because Sixth Sense popped, and like they like noticed it last second and they just dodged the ward. It's the only way someone can dodge it. Like it's literally any player. Like I would say 99% of the time, literally 99.99% of the time, will always show on this ward. They will always show. Okay. So that's like the Raptor invade. Now I'm just gonna do red side because like I mean it should be self-explanatory, like doing the blue into like in their jungle if you want. Is my thing bugged again? Dude, I swear to God. But yeah, usually for this you want to smite it usually, and then you're gonna take the same path. You're gonna go either this way or this way. Like both are fine. Like no one's gonna ward here usually, but people will more like most likely ward here. So you want to go this way a lot of the time. That's completely fine because sometimes you might level 2 bot, and like if you get a kill or 2, that's really good for your game. So same thing like earlier. You want an animation cancel E. You're gonna do it twice, and then you're gonna play over here. You can use this wall. You can use this wall afterwards. I mean, it's most likely you're gonna use this wall. You're gonna E up against that, and then yeah. So I'm gonna do. You can do it twice. You want to do it twice. So here I'm gonna wait for my E. Auto E auto. Auto E auto. You can do the same thing up against this wall. Boom. And then we show it this way, but like yeah, you're gonna do the exact same thing what I just talked about, Reds. You're gonna walk in. You know, hug this wall. You're gonna check if this is up. If it's not up, then you know blood is right here, and you're gonna attack him. You're gonna jump this guy. Same thing again. If he's on it, and he can take his blue, what are you gonna do? You're gonna ward right here. You're gonna ward like anything here is like works. Like, to be honest, like boom, GG bank, easy. Good. Other side. Let's talk about level 1 invades. Like literally walking your jungle on level 1. What did I just do? Well, you know, sometimes Kaido just be clicking shit because like I'm just sleep deprived. Okay, so level 1 invades. I mean, you just like walk in. There's many ways to walk in. You can either Euro this wall. Euro this wall. You can just raw dog it, walk in. Chad gameplay. You can go from side lane. A lot of people usually don't cover this. They're going to be sitting in your lane because that's really common nowadays because the game starts sooner. So that's why like jungle invading is like pretty good to know how to do because you can actually do this quite a lot. You see it even LCS games, even like LCK games, they'll just invade level 1 because the laners can't really defend like usually. And you can go around like this, yeah. So, and this one's again, I mean, for the Raptor invade, you just hit the small one. And you can, usually you always want to ward this bush, or you want to ward the red to see if they're there. And like, they're always going to smite it. But the point is, you can like play the contester procs, basically. That's what you want to think about when you level 1 invade. For this side, for the blue invade reds, you want to, and there's many ways. You can walk through here, you can walk through here, you can E over this wall and walk in. And you just take whatever camp you want. You can like, let's say like I'm walking in here, right? So you just go. You can check if it's off, maybe he's on it. But sometimes you might just walk in here very early, just check if he's on this shit, because it's not uncommon for people to start wolves or raptors, and you just fight the guy. Your champion's pretty good level 1, especially when you take fleets. And to me, this is the best room page. You should take on Graves, you should take cashback. If you're a fan of that, always take free boots, take triple tonic always, and then you don't take these. Fleet forward, triumph, alacrity, coup. Every game. Every game. And then you just want to play it, camps. And you just want to play for, you want to play, make the game volatile when you do this. So like any fight you want to be part of, you take it. Because like, as soon as you hit Dirk, your champion can pretty much one-shot every camp in the game. And then you just play for heroes, and then, yeah, you just snowball the game. That's how you should play Graves. So, think about the ways you should walk in, and then also think about your matchup. Like, most champions in general are melee champions. The only range champions are like Kindred and like Graves and like, I guess like Teemo, honorable mention for that one. But yeah, most champions you will cut using your fleet, using your E. The only time you start Q is if you're just like, you're just playing for his Raptor invade. Always hit the middle. See this? Look. You see how I hit 3 there? Okay, we're gonna do it here. See? This is why it's good to hit the Raptor camp like that. You can also pull like this, let it reset. See? It's also good. And sometimes I like playing for the small ones. Because let's say if they're sitting in this bush and you have a feeling they are, you just play for small ones. Because at the end of the day, if they come, walk up, and they smite the big one from you, it doesn't matter. Now you have smite advantage and no one hits 2. You know? So you can just like force this this red buff, and you just deny a red buff from the early game. And then you just play for, like, Graves with red buff is like completely disgusting. You know? So it's like something I do a lot, actually. Like, sometimes I won't even play for the big Raptor, I just play for the small ones. I just sit here, I just hit the small ones. And you need, like, probably what was I don't know how I forget it. Like, dude, like, my memory's bad sometimes. Like, it's like 4. If you get, like, 4, like, they can't hit 2. I could be wrong, though. Someone can correct me. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like I'm just sleep deprived. I actually don't I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I'm sorry. But it's 4. It should be 4, I'm pretty sure. If you deny that, they can't hit 2 off the big Raptor. Plus 2 shitters. They can't. Like, think about, like, what else there is. I guess, like, general advice is, I guess certain mechanics that you just need to know how to do. So, you need to know how to do auto Q E auto. Auto Q E. Oh, okay, well, oops, sorry. Auto Q E auto. Okay, you need to learn how to do this. Look. So look. You see? Auto Q E auto. You're adding a Q in your combo. It's just like how you should know auto E auto. Another combo. And usually, let's say you're having a tricky point, like where sometimes like you would notice me or like any good Graves player, like they would like just not E right away because you want to E to make sure you're max, like you're always like hitting, right? But let's say your reload's about to come in anyways, and then your E's coming up, like just let your reload kick in and then press E, like auto E auto. Like that's when you should hold your E. When your reload's about to kick in, then don't E. If your reload's like too far from like reloading, then yeah, pretty much. And then this one I called the Superman. I mean they patched it a long time ago. Before, back in the day, you used to be able to auto RE, so before it didn't push you back before. It actually made you go forward. And you can actually like go like, you know, it's like that was like the maximum damage combo. But now I mean they removed it down. I mean there's still times where I actually do use it in my games, as funny as it is. But yeah, you auto RE auto, just like how you auto Q E auto. Okay. And that's pretty much it. I think like Graves as a champion. Actually, honestly, let's test the theory now. So there's 5 of them. So that means you only need, what, 3? Let's see. I'm about to test it for you guys. Just for, like, my own sanity. Because, like, I don't know why I don't remember. Like, I'm, like, so, like, dumb right now. Like, low-key, like. Okay, so I'm just gonna smite the big raptor. Right? And then we're gonna see how many small ones it takes to kill. Today, we're gonna learn together. Okay, now we're gonna take this. Okay, 1. So you need 3. You need 3. Demons have taken over. My character is just playing its own game now. But yeah. You guys have any questions? Let me know down in the comments below. You guys have any questions on like the fly HP, scaling HP? I mean, just understand like this champion wants to play very aggressive, so fly HP will always outweigh scaling HP. Even if it's good tenacity shard game where they have a lot of CC, you should take tenacity shard over the HP because if you get CC'd, you die. Simple, right? It's especially good into, you know, AP champ. Usually AP champions carry CC and they have a lot of slows. It's really good into like Lilia. It's really nice. You don't need that extra HP to play the game. And you know, you guys should learn how to invade a little bit on this champion. I mean, champion's so OP right now. You can actually probably just play the full clear, get your third recall, and then like just play the game, see what happens on the map, just adapt. But you know, if you're able to recognize when it's good to level 1 invade, level 2 invade, you should take advantage of it. Even level 3 invade too, right? We didn't really talk about that, but I mean, I feel like that was like kind of self-explanatory. I mean, maybe I should have. But, you know, ask me down below if you guys need help level 3 invading. But, I mean, TLDR, I mean, you just do 3 camps and then you just walk in your jungle. It's not really that complicated. You don't play for this, you just play for this. Okay? You just play for this. So, yeah, it's like level 3 invading. And, yeah, Abuse Graves, champion's really OP. I've showed you how to do the clear normally, and then how to maintain your grid stacks. Of course, I need the other side, but of course, like, just pay attention to your little bar. Like, just pay attention to it, and you'll do it. And yeah, I'll try to stream more. I don't know, I'm like kind of like sleep deprived the last like 3 weeks, so my motivation to stream like kind of lowered a little bit, but like, because I want to like perform for you guys when I stream, right? Like, you're not gonna watch someone who's just running it down on stream, so I mean, day of this upload, I think I will be streaming today, so come check it out. Sometime in the PM, I don't know, it should be like 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. I'll be streaming sometime today. That's all I know. But yeah, thanks for watching. And so yeah, I hope you guys climb on grades. The champion's not balanced, by the way. It's Omega, it's S plus Omega, like, OP tier. Just play the champion. Free LP. Okay. Bye-bye.